I am, but my thing didn't show up. Oh, probably because it doesn't exist in the other screen. Yeah, I've been talking this whole time. Let's see, where's that symbol? And I can't run away. Once they spawn in hell, they live in hell. That's just how it goes. It's just how nature is. You don't just escape. You don't just escape. And apparently with this update, they've made it so that the animals spawn in their zones a lot more. And if they're left for too long, they can wander, but they can't wander. They can't wander. There is no wandering. We don't wander here. We don't wander. So you just walk until you find an animal. It's all sectioned off. All the way to the lake. So there's not really anywhere they can go. And because of the way their pathing AI works, they can't make it past these jut outs from the exit. And if one does happen to get as so lucky, they're just in another chamber, so it's not like they're gonna go anywhere. My health is draining because I'm hungry. I do have some cooked meat, I guess. I wish you could keep moving when you hover over your inventory with WASD keys. Yeah, you don't have to sneak anymore. I'm just looking for my exit. No, wrong one. Yeah, they spawn inside a cage. And initially I was gonna fill it all full of snares, but then I found out that you have to bait the snares, and there's no way in hell I'm baiting that many snares. We can go into deer territory now. This is what I'm working on right now. I gotta put the walls up. All the rest of the walls. The inside walls. Also in this build, they fixed the fact that my game was always foggy. All the time. Which I didn't know was a bug. I just assumed I was getting really bad luck. Or maybe there was seasons. Hey, boy. Yeah, it sucks to be you. Sucks to be you, I imagine. Got the goods. Yeah, we are getting close to boar territory. I forgot about that. But it's all good. The boars are sealed in too. It goes on for a while, but it's all boxed in. But what I did to the rabbit area with the walls, that's what I'm working on now. What I was just doing last time I played was I was making more crafting benches. So I got 547 crafting benches. We already have about 1,600 crafting benches now placed. But I like boars because they don't really run. You shoot them and they come at you. That's how I like it. Face me like a man. The deer zone or other rabbit zone kind of over here, it is sectioned off a bit more. I did start sectioning it off. That's why I laugh when it says at the bottom right, like, oh, a deer heard you. Oh, a deer is running from you. It's not running. It's not running. It knows it. Well, it might not know it, but I know it. And then they're like, we just want to let you know, like, hunting blinds. Yeah, run. Run, you little bastard. What's wrong? What's wrong? There is no escape from me. Soon I'll have all of the clothing options. They said that hunting blinds, animals won't be able to pass through it anymore. But I've committed to crafting benches. I mean, at this point, I feel like it would look silly if I started putting hunting blinds up instead of crafting benches. Plus, I've got a good system down. I can grow my own trees. Down in here, we're going to go over to the other bunny territory. Just a smidgen over this way. Now, this one I started doing it differently. Instead of doing it up and down, I started doing it left to right. So it kind of sections off like that. I got to fill all this in, which is taking the most time. Honestly, setting up the initial barrier was the easiest part. It just took a while. See, and then it sections off into the other lower bunny area. And that's what I was working on. I want to essentially be able to see the entire hunting area on one screen at all times. So if I see something, it's just going to be ricocheting in front of me. And it can't run anywhere. Because I don't like chasing things. It's too much work. I would rather spend days building my fucking crafting bench maze than chase down an animal. Where are you going? Nah, I don't think so. I'll meet you at the end. I'll meet you at the end. You're adorable. Make sure he's not hiding under a tree. I told you I'd meet you here. There's nowhere for you to go. I'll kill you with a goddamn knife. It doesn't make a difference. You don't want to do that. You're just entering another hell. I will free you from this. And that's been my hunting experience. I've built the hunter's path. I didn't want to destroy that. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know a knife could destroy that. How does he do that? Yeah, so what I will spend so much time just one after another. Boom. 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 But it's worth it. Look at what I've accomplished. I've tormented so many animals. Good fucking luck, brother. You're in hell. You're in hell. You didn't even know you could end up in hell, but here you are. Don't run. You'll only die tired. You try to tell them over and over, but they don't listen. I don't run because it uses stamina, and I can't be pissed to switch back and forth between walking and sprinting. I also don't run because I don't have to. I don't have to. I can crawl if I want to, and I'll still catch them. Doesn't matter if it's a deer, rabbit, boar, bear. They can run. I'll stumble into them. And when I do, they're dead. That's when I was starting to experiment with the snare thing until I found out I had to bait them. Then I stopped doing that real fast. Stop doing that right quick. That would take too much work to have this entire area filled up with snares that I had to bait all the time. Well, I am dying from lack of water. Quickly. Dying quickly from lack of water. Good thing we put some on. I hate that I sleep on a bedroll where there's a point of interest to the west that has an actual bed I can't take. Now, let's see here. There we go. Another day well spent.